know this is cringe, the whole in the vehicle with the mask thing on. I'm hoping that everyone thinks I'm just some kind of liberal or dim or something out here with my dragon cough mask on, and they don't really pay much attention to me. You know, try to blend in. I guess I should have done better with a throwaway mask, but whatever, we're rocking this. I wanted to make this video because I kind of have a lot to talk about and no real time to talk about it. So I'm hoping that this comes through all right. Trying something with the mic here. We'll see if it works out. The whole reason I wanted to get on here was because of the whole well, there's a lot of stuff. So I heard today on Bear Independence Brief that 70% of the population is living paycheck to paycheck, and I'm included in that. And that the debt is increasing in the country due to credit card and mortgage payments. I feel like I got pretty lucky on mine, but right in the feels, you know. And then the Georgia Senate runoff was declared this morning that Warnock won. Before I get into this, like, let me be as plain and blunt as I can. I feel like the Georgia Senate race, it was like picking the less of two evils. You got the guy who currently pays taxes in Texas trying to run to be the senator of Georgia with, you know, a past like everybody else, but supposedly he's done work to overcome his past. Anyways, not getting into that. And I'm not saying that the Georgia elections were stolen, even though I claimed this morning when I went to do the runoff vote that I was going to get my election stolen from me. I honestly wasn't thinking about it when I said that. I'm not saying that the Georgia Senate runoff was stolen, but did anybody else see the screenshots of Walker having like 10,000 plus more votes than what the official count was? I saw a couple of screenshots of proof that he had like 10,400 more votes or something last night before he conceded. But it's okay because our Savior, the Reverend, is going to continue on. The people have spoken. Let me tell you about the people. Trying not to swear. But there was some uckery of the F kind going on because everyone that I talked to from all sides agree that keeping who's in there now is horrible for us, and part of the reason that we're in this recession, inflation crisis that we're in for reckless spending, who is also just the biggest POS as the other guy, running people over with his car, not paying child support. We must ask for forgiveness of whiteness. I probably just deleted a little section there. And if I did, it's probably for the better. But if I did leave that in, fucking A, you know what I mean? Anyways, so like, this kind of sounds familiar, you know, like happened in Arizona when chick didn't, you know, do any campaigning or whatever and still won. Or the whole thing in PA with Wizard of Oz against Federbiden, And I think that butterflies taste like rainbow. Oh, someone needs to change my diaper. That guy. The people have spoken. Okay. And then, like, I just heard, like, so this just happened yesterday or whatever. I don't know when you're going to see this. But the power outage shooting thing in North Carolina, was it because of the drag show that was about to happen? Was it the sons of whoever that came in and did, and knocked out the power in like 60,000, whatever the number is? I'm not posting links or showing proof of my talk. You all have seen the same videos I have, and you know all the people, so I'm not. You can fact check me all you want. I don't care. Like, are we really thinking that, was it someone showing hate against the LGBTQ? I don't even know what all the letters and numbers are anymore. And I'm not just saying that because one of my best friends and his husband are really good friends of mine. Yeah, threw you for a loop there, didn't I? Anyways, I'm not getting into that. But, like, honestly, people outside of politics and the social media that pushes what they want us to fucking see, and take on their rhetoric so that we go a certain way, we will see things there the way they want us to. Like, the people outside of all that don't care. Like, are you happy? Do they make you happy? Do you make them happy? Are y'all happy together? Are you bothering anybody else by being happy? Awesome. We love that you're happy. Nobody cares. And the people that do, anyways, I don't think it was anything to do with the drag show. I mean, maybe, but most likely, like, what are they trying to hide? And now there's been 2 more situations. I think it was Washington and Oregon. I'm not sure. Again, no facts to back me up. Fact check it. So, I don't recall hearing anything about any drag shows up there. I guess I would need to research it before I continue on. But what are they trying to hide from us? Like, I know Biden's laptop thing is coming up. So, are they hiding us from that? Are we doing something in Ukraine? Which is a whole nother, I'm so perplexed, and like the Ukraine thing just kind of with my head a little bit, because, but this isn't the video for that. Anyways. What are they hiding? Oh, also, did you know that the average standard death rate across the United States and the United Kingdom is higher than normal? And they're thinking it's probably because of, you know, the dragon cough and associated things, you know. Obviously it's going to take a couple more years to find out for sure, the more numbers, whatever, but people not going to the doctor because they might catch it or they have it, are missing stuff, and younger people with no problems are dying of heart conditions at an alarming rate. Is that the fact that that's in the, you know, not being shown right now, even though it's out there? Are they trying to hide that? Or the laptop that I talked about? Like, what's really going on? And then here's a better question. Are we sure we want to know? Like, I'm not saying let's be fucking cheap and just give in to whatever they want. But what if it's like going to the doctor where you're like, I haven't gone to the doctor in 6.5 years because if I don't go to the doctor, then I know I'm safe. I know everything's fine. But once I go to the doctor and they do that blood work and then you have to go back in because they found something. Of course they found something. And you haven't been to the doctor in 6.5 years. Is that, like, are we not wanting to know because we know it's going to be that bad? Or, like, has the wool really been pulled over? Like, and I feel like that's part of the thing is, like, more and more people are waking up. And by no means and in no way am I saying go out and overthrow your tyrannical government, because I am not saying that at all. That's a hypothetical situation that we're not sure is going on in this country right now, right? So, like, this is me saying, whether it be county, state, or federal, don't do anything that's against the law. Is that why we've all been? But, I mean, there's enough people out there asking now, where are the files? Where are the tapes? Where are the missing whatevers? Who leaked this? Who pushed that? Was it really an alphabet soup guy at the J6 thing? Which is a whole nother topic that I am not getting into right now. But it's not all doom and gloom, guys. I would love to hear your opinion on it, but it's not all doom and gloom, right? Like, there's things out there to, like the good news, and I guess that would be we still have time to prep. I do have a number in my head of where I expect we'll be should something pop off, and I am frantically preparing for that time frame. I'm not getting into that right now. Again, Bear Independent Brief this morning said, you know, if we can make it to 2024, we're pretty sure that there's going to be a change, and then maybe we can get some stuff under control to prevent us from hitting that catastrophe that will turn into, you know, Wagon 3. So anyways, so like, obviously you need to store water, food, both the seeds to grow food and all the food that you've canned or bought, you know, canned goods or whatever, the whole prepper thing, conspiracy theorist, whatever shit. Like, now's the time to get all that stuff situated. And I think it's going to take me, about 6 months, 8 months before I start seeing good yield out of my garden. So I'm trying to stockpile at least a year's worth of food just to make sure we can make it to that point. And water. And then after that, I'm going to want to make sure that that's protected so that I can continue to support my family at a level of comfort that they're used to. So to protect that, I will stock up on some freedom seeds and the tools to go with it. As much as I need, whatever. I don't plan on going to fight, and even if something was to break out, my main priority is my family. So I would, if it was in the area, then maybe I would chip in on some missions. But for the most part, I'm just making sure nobody comes and steals our food from my family and stuff, right? So then I need to get, need to make sure your debt is taken care of. You know, you might not be able to get it paid off before something happens, or maybe you do, but the less you owe, the better, right? And so, like, I'm focusing on that too. I'm getting a lot of stuff taken care of. So if we make it past the next 18 months, I'll actually be okay. If we don't, the more I can pay off, the better we'll be, right? So, yeah. Then once I get all that down, once I get the debt ratio taken care of, then I'll be able to stockpile cash or gold or silver or whatever I think the trade currency is going to be post-apocalyptic event. We'll see. That's kind of where my head's at right now. A little bit of a rant and a ramble. But that's kind of where I'm at. What are they hiding from us? Do we even want to know? And, I mean, make sure you got your ducks in a row, guys. Getting out there and practicing so you're ready leads to staying ready so you ain't got to get ready.